special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we see the number 7 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's Fowler. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. In motion. Trying to find room. It's Green. It's a nice game. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Ball handed to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, it's play action. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Slides with the throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Critical moment in this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They call the draw play here. Fights through a tackle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Now here's the toss play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off.
Touchdown, Mizzou. And 6 more points to the total. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kramer. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They open the conference championship game with a pass. Short throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Butler. Great move there. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks free with room to run. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that, and that's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Defense is coming after him. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Quick They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pulls it in. It's Garcia. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Makes the grab. It's Garcia. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Mizzou. He broke away and they couldn't catch it. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Kramer. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's a toss to the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's got the first and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handing off on the draw play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a quick grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. With the catch, it's Garcia. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Hand it off for a draw. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route. The catch made. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Green. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kramer. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped, and he gets a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch downfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. The Volunteers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Butler. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He escapes the pocket. Oh, what a move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the 1st half clock. Here's a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. Past the 30. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And this one is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And it falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. It's a draw play. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Passes the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Kramer. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. And the ball is whistled to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. On the run, it's Green. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. We're going to throw for it on third and short. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kramer. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Volunteers will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Great job with the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. And the quarterback dropping back. He cannot hold on to the ball. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that is a tough one not to hang on to on third down and goal, but a good job by the defense to get there and knock it loose.
And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Turner trying to create good field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that short completion. Delayed handoff. Breaks free. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Now it's second down here. A draw to the back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always blown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Butler. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, with no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The pass rush closing in. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. He's got room to run. Tackle is made, but it's good for a 1st down to the 47. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Bartlett. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bartlett. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The balls are in the red zone. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this RPO didn't work out. And the quarterback tried to bounce that to the outside to his left, but give the defense a lot of credit. They're waiting right there for him, and they get him for a loss.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the back now goes in motion. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Grinding away on the ground. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. This could be the game here. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
Looking for a gap. It's Green. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Missouri. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Missouri, 38, Tennessee, 27.
Bringing it out, it's Kramer. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They finally stop a big play, moves the ball to the 22. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Butler. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So a huge score, but now with the conference championship on the line, they got to get the ball back and score again.
This may decide the result of the conference championship right here. All of the focus are going to be on the special teams units. Who's going to get this onside kick?
Coach decided to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Looking to throw here. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.